Hello my cuties, I'm excited to be back, and today I thought I'll walk you through my get ready with me routine. As you can see, right now I have nothing on my skin. Basically a moisturizer and that's it. So in order to not poke my eye out while doing the makeup routine, I'll use a little mirror. And my goal overall is basically not to look too done or like aim for that no makeup look, but still enhance all the features I like about myself. And so let's go. So first of all, let's get the hair back out of the face, and I will start usually with lip balm. And I love this thing from Elizabeth Arden. It's like the 8-hour cream, and it basically gives your lips some shine. It's like a lip gloss, but it has more soothing and caring properties in it than just like giving you a little shine. I also use it on my cuticles, for the fingers. It's an amazing thing to have in your travel kit or overall generally at home. I use it already since years and years and years, and I do think also a lot of makeup artists are using this. So, Elizabeth Arden for the lips. And if someone would have asked me, what would you take on an island when it comes to makeup products? To be honest, I just cannot do anything before
not brushing my eyebrows.
I think the eyebrows are giving your face some shape, some form, and I'm using actually precisely my brow pencil from Benefit Cosmetics. I'm just filling out the brows. I'm not even like overlining. I basically just go in and do this just to fill out some blanks, some places which are maybe a little bit more empty. And then I'll use also the other end of this pencil and just brush up my lashes, and then go in with a lash curler. I think a lash curler is the best thing you can ever have. Sometimes I don't even use mascara, but only use this. And it just gives your eye right away this open look. Do you see? I think it's amazing. So let's do the other eye. And just brush them towards the ears or outside to give you this open look. And then I'll go in with a concealer, and I love this one from Laura Mercier. As you can see, I used it already quite a bit, and it has two sides to it. It has like the skin colored side and then this more orangey side, and I'll show you what I'm doing with this. This is basically in terms of foundation, this is all I use, because I believe that your skincare, your skin prep, just like with facial exercises and massages, is your base of having like good skin in general, so you do not have to cover a lot up. I go into this part right here, into the orangey part, with my fingers, make sure they're clean before, and then I'll just dab this under my eye. And the orangey side, what it does, it neutralizes the blue tones in your under eye, and you look right away fresher. Look, already the difference. So let's do the other eye. There we go. And a little hack also, put something on your finger and then go in a little bit with the direction of your eye, so of your under eye, in that direction, and go a little bit outwards, because it basically just lifts your eye a little bit up. And then just gently dab it in. I love using my fingers because you can dab everything in, and the product literally melts into your skin, and because of the warmth of the fingers. So this is for the under eyes. Then I go into this skin colored part right there and just even out some imperfections around my nose. So I just go around and minimize some redness. When I see here, for example, some pimples or like some things, I go in with my fingers and dab it onto it. Here's also like a little baby right there. Forehead is okay. And that's basically it when it comes to foundation for me. It's literally a tiny bit under the eyes, around the nose, sometimes around the lips when I feel like a little bit red. And then I'll just dab a couple of points where I have like some imperfections, which is obviously normal for everyone. And I usually do not like to use powder. So I love this, I think it's like this Japanese brand called DHC. And this is blotting paper. So you can take out right there one here and close this little box. And so this is like, it looks like, I don't know, like baking paper almost. And then you go into the areas where you feel you have some grease or you want to mattify. You will see, gently. It also takes off excess concealer as well, which I like because then you will look even more natural. See, you can see it's kind of greasy, a little bit disgusting, but takes everything in, and it basically reduces or like eliminates rather than adds on to your face. So I like to keep it simple and minimal. So if you have excess oil, rather than just dabbing something onto it, just absorb it with the paper, and then you are like free to go and do not look like a greasy piece of cake, which I actually sometimes don't mind, but that's another story. Okay, what else are we doing now? I love to actually give my eyes some shape and to give them a little bit of depth. And for that, I have this palette right here. It's from Dior, but you can use any other palette. What is important to know is I used this shade right there, which is a little bit darker, and then this one, which is a little bit lighter, for sculpting the eye. And then the rest of the palette I use when I go out or whenever I feel like I want to add something more. What I'm actually doing, I'm using a pencil which looks like this. So it has like a sharp edge, and I'll go into the darker side right there, or darker color. I go into the darker color right there. Then I'll go into, close my eyes, and then I go along the lash line. So I do not use any eyeliner. I use literally powder. And see, I go up. You can also go a little bit under here. And do you see what it does? Like it right away lifts my eyes a little bit more up. It gives you this more almond shaped look. And I do this with the other side. So as you can see, I just elongated the eye right there and right there. And then I'll go in with a brush like this. This one is from Charlotte Tilbury. And I'll go into the lighter color right there. Take in some product. And then I close my eyes again and go not into the crease, but above the crease, like that. So I basically connect this point, which I elongated, and draw like a little banana, I would say. See? And then I do this for the other side. And then I look like a crazy person initially, like this. But what we're going to do now is blending. And I'm blending with a brush which is a little bit more fluffy. And this one is actually from Chanel. It has like two sides. I really don't know when I got it. I got it already years ago. I think it was a gift. Just get a fluffy brush like that, and then go into what you just draw and blend it out in little circular motion like that. Up. So you probably cannot see, but it gives you just like this little shadow and it just opens your eyes a little bit, and I like it. I do not do this all the time, but sometimes when I feel a little bit more fancy and use some eyeshadow, I do that for the day, and then it looks like that. What's next? Next is some bronzer, and as a bronzer I'm using this one by Kosas, which is really, really nice because when you apply it, it looks like almost barely you have anything on, and it gives you just this glow because, trust me, I am a pale white girl and I need it. So I go in under my cheekbone, up my temples, use a fluffy brush like that, go also into my hairline because I have a big forehead, and it just sculpts a little bit of your face. But again, you probably cannot see much, which is good because that's my goal. I do not want to look too made up. And then I go also into my jawline to give it some more definition. And then I'll go in with some blush to give me a little bit of color. I like to use the Laura Mercier cream blush, and the color is called Blaze. And so I dab my finger in it, and then I smile, and then I'll just give myself a little bit of color. There you go. I usually apply it here around the apple of the cheek and then blend it out a little bit more up. And then you can also go and do this around your nose a little bit, just to give you like this, a little bit like sun-kissed look. And then lastly for the skin, I love, love, love this highlighter from Benefit Cosmetics. It basically comes with a little brush and it looks like that. And you can see I use it a lot because I love it. And so I go in actually with the brush from Benefit Cosmetics, and then I'll just give myself some additional shine on my cheekbones, under the eyebrows, and on my cupid bow. See? And it right away transforms your face. You can also go a little bit in and dab it a little bit onto your nose. So you see, this is incredible. I love this highlighter so much. And then to make your eyes even pop a little bit more, you can put some highlighter, and for that I'm actually using this little brush right here. It's a little bit more fluffy and flat, but not as flat as I use for the eyeliner eyeshadow. And then I'll go in like that into the corner of the eye to open your eye a little bit more up. Also, another trick to open the eye and make them look a little bit less tired is I go in with this skin colored pencil by Nukes. It's basically my skin color, and I go into the waterline. See the difference? It opens up my eye right away, and draw this line here. Perfect. And then as a almost last step, let's fixate the eyebrows. For that I'm using Benefit Cosmetics again. And I go in and brush them up. That's basically for the brow. And then last thing we cannot really miss is the mascara. And since years I'm already using the Lancôme Hypnose, and I go in and open my eye a little bit more. Let me do this with a mirror so I don't poke my eye out. Look at the difference. The thing is, I do have quite long lashes, but they're not really dark, and that's why you do not see them. But Mascara really opens up the eye right away. Let's do the other eye. And I actually leave out the bottom lashes so they do not drag down the eye. At least I feel like it does a little bit for me. So I'll only put mascara on top of my lashes, since I already have lip balm on my lips from Elizabeth Arden, so to speak. I think I am basically ready to go. Like this little introduction into my makeup routine. Usually this is not my field of expertise, so if you have any suggestions or any ideas how I can improve things, feel free to write them in the comments below or DM me. And with that being said, obviously the best way to, or the best base for your skin and face is start with facial exercises and massages. Look into the right skincare, check out some other videos I did on that. And yeah, with that being said, I hope you learned one or two things with me, and I wish you a wonderful rest of the day. Big kiss. Mwah.